Good day, kings and queens. My name is Erica, and in this video, I'm showing you some of my sand art bottles I made, and I'll give you a full tutorial of how to make them. These are a few I made over the years, and a lot of people have been asking, how do I make it? So I'm going to show you step by step from the exact beginning to the end. So without further ado, let's get started. Kings and queens, we are back with another DIY. This is one of my favorites because it's trash to treasure. Taking something that you would have thrown away and making something beautiful out of it. So this is what you do. All you do, you take a wine bottle that you use. This one is just an inexpensive wine bottle from Kroger or Walmart, I forgot. It doesn't matter. Just a wine bottle this size. Okay? You take the cork off. You let it soak for about 20 minutes. Here's a tip. Use Dawn dish soap to get the labels off, and just a knife or scraper. Or you can use your heat tool for the crafters that have the heat tool. Either one is fine. Good day, kings and queens. I'm back in the craft room. We're taking something that we would have thrown in the trash. We're being resourceful and making something beautiful out of it. So today we're making sand art bottles, kings and queens. Now, by the way, my name is Erica, and it's a pleasure to be here with you all. So what you're gonna need some type of bottle. This is an old wine bottle. All I did, I washed it out. You probably saw in the clip previously, or you're going to see in the next clip how to get the labels off and get it clean and everything, and what to use. Okay, so you're going to need a bottle. If you don't have an old wine bottle, you can just go and pick up one of these, something similar at the Dollar Tree. You're gonna need some sand. I also picked up these a long time ago at the Dollar Tree. I believe they're still $1.25. You're gonna need at least 2 different colors or more, depending on how many colors you wanna make this. Today, I'm using 2. Okay, you're gonna need some type of a funnel. Now, I suggest you get the pointy funnel. I don't know where mine is. So I will be using my solder iron. I will show you all how to do that to get the tip that you need to make all the little different designs. I'll show a clip of the different ones I've done. Now, you can get this in the kitchen area or the car area of your local Dollar Tree if you can't find the one with the point. If you don't have a solder iron, just use a knife. Heat your knife up on the stove or with a lighter or something, and it'll give you that tip. I'll show you that. That's all you need to make these. If you want to go a little extra, as I do, and you want to bling out the cork, again, you can pick up these at the Dollar Tree as well, the diamond wrap, and bling out your cork if you want to do that extra step. If you want to add glitter to your sand, all you need is something. I don't even know if I'm going to use glitter for this one. Maybe for the purposes to show you with this video, I will. And just pick up any kind of glitter. You can pick up these at the Dollar Tree as well. Mix your sand with your glitter. All right, let's get started. kings and queens, to the next step. If you're interested in that solder iron, I picked mine up on Amazon. Okay, so now we're about to add the sand. I also have the smaller one where the tip is flat. That's if you want to get creative at the top as well. But we're going to start off with this tip because I want some swirls. And that's where the tip comes in, the real fine point. This is the flat point. This is the angle point to get those swivel lines. Okay, kings and queens, so tilt your bottle if you want the swivel lines to get that detail, and spin your hand as you're pouring. Now see how I have that going into the corner? That's because I had my angle coming this way. That's why it's important to have that angle. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip the pointy side this way on the back, just like so, and I'm gonna add our second color. Now, as you can see, I started spinning it. That way I have more of the brown up here. That's because I want more coming up. If you don't want more coming up, don't start spinning it. Just let it keep going down. And you can see now, I'm starting to get a tube angle on this side, which will also look different on the other side. This is how it looks at the bottom. And I'll be quiet and let you just see me continue working this magic. Now, when you have your swivels how you want it, and you want a flat line, then you take your flat one. I think I might have it going all the way up. You can play with it so many different ways because I'm going to add a little bling on it. So I think I might do a little more of the red to bring it up. Okay, kings and queens, so with this, if you want your sand to go all the way up, you'll probably need 2.5 things of sand. I was going to start my bling wrap at the neck, but I needed a little bit more sand before I start at the neck. So just keep that in mind. So I'm still going to start it at the neck here. And you want to use your glue gun, just get it hot. You can pick up these glitter glue sticks at the Dollar Tree too, just so if you have a little imperfection, it will kind of blend in with the color. So I'm going to switch out my gold one that I have for a previous project for the red one, as it has the red glitter with the red glitter. Okay, now if you want this to be permanent, you might want to use some Gorilla Glue or some E6000 permanent adhesive if you don't want it to come off over time with your glue gun. But for this one that I'm using, I'm just going to use my glue gun for you. Okay, so let's start blinging it out and I'll show you the rest. So once you get your diamond wrap on there, you're going to use a little bit of a permanent adhesive. You can also use the hot glue, but I'm going to give you a tip. The hot glue is going to be clumpy once it squeezed down in there and dry, and you don't want that white clumpy look. So you want to use a strong adhesive to put around your cork and squeeze it down in there so you can have that permanent seal. I'm not going to do that today because when I get some more sand, I think I'm going to fill it up more. As you all saw, I just ran out of sand. So I'm just going to cork it. That way I can take it back off if I choose to. Like that. And then if you also want to bling out the part of the cork, because usually I keep some sticking out from the bottoms you saw earlier, you can also bling out. I'm just using up my stash. I just ran out of my red, so I'm not going to bling out my cork here. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Another tip, make sure when you bling out the top, you measure it, because it gets bigger as it goes down. So you can't just cut it and have the same and just cut all the strips the same, because it's going to be different measurements as it goes down. Okay, so this is how it turned out, kings and queens. And this is just something I'm going to have sitting out, probably on my bar cart, or you know, a table or something for Valentine's Day. Have a great day. Please give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Share with your family and friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.